David, thanks. Governor Kevin Stitt still pushing hard for a tax cut.
He says he wants to give you a raise by slashing the amount taken out by the government on your paycheck.
The governor sitting down with News 9 Capitol reporter Haley Wager in a one-on-one you'll only see on 9.
This is the third special session that Governor Stitt has called on tax cuts since he took office. He told me today he's hoping the third time's the charm.
Let's give Oklahomans a pay raise.
That's Governor Kevin Stitt's goal with the upcoming special session.
It's that simple. I have the largest savings account we've ever had. I'm not going to put Oklahoma in a bad situation, but let's keep this momentum as a business-friendly state.
The governor is calling for a 0.25% cut to the personal income tax.
My 0.25 point tax cut is $100 million to the budget.
That's out of a $20 billion annual budget for the state. A price tag Stitt says is worth it to put money back into Oklahomans' pockets.
And then you just simply take your salary and your income and then multiply it by 0.25%, and that's what your savings would be.
And cutting taxes is not a new push from the governor. Many lawmakers are saying they've been there, done that. After two special sessions came and went with no action.
Last time, I gave them a smorgasbord of options. I said, listen, let's just cut taxes. This year, I just said, okay, let's just be really specific. Just put it up for a vote. So that's all I've asked.
One day of special session cost taxpayers around $35,000. But Stitt says he wants this passed before the regular session so lawmakers can have a better idea of the budget and focus on other issues.
Giving this back to the taxpayer, holding government spending down.
Governor Stitt says he'll be focused on infrastructure, health care, education, and the economy during the regular session. That's, of course, if this tax cut is passed.
We want to give Oklahomans a pay raise, and that's why I'm such a proponent of getting it done.
Tonight at 10, I'll have more on the governor's priorities for the 2024 regular session set to start on February 5th. For Oklahoma's Own, I'm Haley Wager.
Haley, thank you. Meanwhile, last week we told you about a bipartisan Legislative Office of Fiscal Transparency report suggesting more tax cuts may not be the move, issuing a new stress test over how our state's budget could fare in an economic downturn. The concerns stem from the oil price crisis that hit Oklahoma back in 2016. At the time, our state faced a $1.2 billion budget shortfall, leading lawmakers to a cash scramble that included tax hikes and agency cuts. But Governor Stitt's pointing out to Oklahoma's current record high cash reserves.
We have a $5.4 billion savings account, and we can weather an economic downturn. I would never put Oklahomans in a bad situation and cut revenue below expenses. But let me pose the other question. If you just keep raising expenses every year, you're going to be in the same situation.
As for the special session, it will kick off on Monday, January 29th, 1 week before the regular session starts. Del City Police not mincing their words when it comes to their opinion on a new county jail location. Right now, commissioners are considering a plot of land off of Southeast 15th and Grand that's right outside Del City city limits. But the Del City Police Chief says the location would, quote, decimate the economic development of their city by putting a strain on resources that would be financially unsustainable for the city of that size. Chief Lloyd Berger continues in part, quote, let's be clear, this proposed location would cause a potentially unprecedented threat on the public safety of our residents.
A man rushed to the hospital after being pinned under a bulldozer. It happened near Cheyenne. The man was driving the bulldozer when he accidentally backed over a hill, causing the 50,000-pound vehicle to roll twice before landing on top of him. Right now, he remains in critical condition. New details on the Piedmont officer who suffered critical injuries while visiting family for Christmas in southeast Oklahoma. Jeremy Furr has been hospitalized for more than a month now. In that time, he's had 25 surgeries and 14 blood transfusions. Furr was T-boned on his motorcycle 2 days before Christmas. The left side of his body taking the brunt of the impact, forcing doctors to amputate his leg. Despite that, his family says Furr continues to put a smile on his face every day, while his road to recovery is going to be a long one. They say they're inching closer with each passing day.
Oklahoma City showing off their new high-tech crime-fighting tools. Police say their recent effort to register security cameras has paid off. Right now, they have live access to 750 integrated cameras, 40 of them are at the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum. They also have registered the locations of 200 security cameras. It's been 2.5 years since Oklahoma's own country music icon Toby Keith began his battle with stomach cancer. He says it has been a roller coaster ride. Toby Keith sits down with News 9's Robin Marsh and shares how he's doing now and how he is handling it all.
And I just got to a point where I was comfortable with whatever happened. I had my brain wrapped around it, and I was in a good spot either way.
Tune in for our Oklahoma's own original, a one-on-one with Toby Keith. He shares with Robin what his fans, family, and his wife mean to him and how he decided to get back on stage. The two-night report is this Wednesday and Thursday right here, News 9 at 10.
If you are headed to the Thunder game tonight, make sure to stop by and say hello. Our weather team will be in the Paycom near Section 116. They can take a picture with you in our photo booth, and the first 150 kids get a News 9 swag bag. We will be there starting at 6. Tip-off against the Trailblazers is at 7.
And don't forget, News 9 will air this Friday's Thunder game exclusively on KSBI. That's Cox Channel 7 or Channel 52. We are airing all Friday night games for free. No pricey subscriptions or memberships required.
And here's the deal on the swag bag. We've taken numerous items off your desk and we put those into a bag. So
okay.
One's labeled Bobby. Anyway, it'll be good.
Someone's going to be a lucky winner.
Yeah.
Lots of lip gloss going out to the kids tonight.
Coffee mug, best mom ever.
Stray papers.
Yes.
Scripts from 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
All
Exciting
that
stuff.
We're getting rid of it. All right, we're live at the Bob Mills Weather Center. There's the light rain. It's going to be around off and on through this evening. We have yet another storm ahead. The next storm will be even wetter. And what about cold air? Hang on, your forecast is coming up.
And still ahead here at 4 o'clock, a wild and icy police chase lands 3 people in the slammer. The terrifying crime they're accused of.
But first, a border blockage leading to the Supreme Court's controversial decision where Oklahomans stand.
For Oklahoma's crazy winter weather,
Wave after wave after wave after wave.
David Payne, Lacey Swope, and the News 9 team give you the information you need,
Folks, this is all ice.
People are losing control left and right.
taking you on the scene so you can plan.
It is an absolute skating rink. Hundreds of stalled semis.
Honestly, just don't get on I-35.
Trust the Oklahoma weather experts. Only on locally owned Oklahoma's own News 9.
Post Oak Toyota, now selling every Toyota for $49 down and payments like Tundra Crew Max, $499 per month with $49 down. Easy, $49 down and pay the payment on the website, postoaktoyota.com.
If your utility bills are abnormally high and your home is staying cool, it may be time to upgrade your furnace. And right now, when you buy a qualifying cooling system from Airco, we'll give you a furnace absolutely free. That makes this a great time to call Airco Service, the company you know.
I got rear-ended at a stoplight and needed surgery, and the insurance company tried to give me this tiny little check.
This tiny little check won't even cover my car repairs.
After a car wreck, don't take a tiny check from the insurance company. Call me.
I said no way to this tiny little check. I called Mike and his team, and they got me $350,000.
Don't take a tiny check. Call Mike.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. I've got this.
Call 405-900-9000.
Bath Planet is Oklahoma's leading bath remodeling specialist. We use certified installation technicians and we have licensed plumbers on staff, so you know the job will be done right the first time.
Check out our brand new website at heybathman.com
or give us a call at 888-6050. You can visit our beautiful showroom at 935 South Cornwell in Yukon.
We're gonna build you a beautiful bathroom at a price you can't refuse. Call the Todd Father today.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
If your water heater is 8 to 10 years old, it may be time for a replacement. You can have a new water heater installed by Airco for as little as $39 a month. Call Airco Service so one of our skilled plumbers can help you avoid an emergency plumbing situation.
Post Oak Toyota, now selling every Toyota for $49 down and payments like new Camrys for $399 per month with $49 down. Easy. $49 down and pay the payment on the website, postoaktoyota.com.
Trends, topics, and tags for today. A hot button issue at the border.
Yes, yesterday the Supreme Court said Texas can't block federal agents from the border, ordering the removal of razor wire installed to keep migrants from crossing over.
The 5-4 decision marks a big win for the Biden administration in the ongoing dispute between the White House and Governor Greg Abbott, who vowed to continue his legal fight. Here's what you had to say about this. We posted this at news9.com. Jackie says, "Stand strong, Texas. Governor Abbott is doing what he has to keep America safe."
But Jay says it's unreasonable to not allow a state to create their own barriers in order to prevent crossings.
And finally, Kirk with this: build the wall up and no need for any razor wire at the borders.
You can join the conversation on the News 9 Facebook page. Our other hot topic, the Oscars, and some say the patriarchy is riding high.
So Margot and Greta snubbed for Barbie, but Ken gets a nod.
How does that happen in the Barbie movie?
Yeah. So Ryan Gosling's "I'm Just Ken" for Best Original Song, sparking internet outrage. Leading the way, though, overall, Oppenheimer with 13 nominations, and Killers of the Flower Moon receiving 10 nominations as well.
There you go.
Lily Gladstone.
We think Lily Gladstone.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
She should clean house.
She's going to win it for Best Actress, but I think it's going to be, I just feel it's going to be Oppenheimer's night.
Yeah.
I think they're going to win more.
Okay.
It's going to win Best Picture, but
yeah.
She was good. I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen clips, and I know
Yeah.
people said, thought she
People
was amazing
like
in
it.
it. So
She was.
I did see a couple weeks ago. We watched the Ken and the Barbie thing.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of out on the whole thing, really.
Oh, you all did watch it then? Okay.
I just, I
Kind of took a nap?
No, it was in it. I
Did a
watched
crossword?
it. I didn't leave the room. I watched it, but
Okay.
I don't see how it grossed $1 billion.
Well,
You know what I mean? But it did.
Because
It was
she was
fun.
a childhood favorite.
And then my wife and daughter explained that to me.
Classic.
Yeah.
So they said, quit being a moron. Don't be a clown. Listen. And so I did. So I
Sit through
understand.
the rest of the movie, David.
Anyway,
That's they said.
I did.
Yeah, I think Oppenheimer is going to. Remember the Barbenheimer or whatever they did with the two movies coming out? That was a big
over
hit
the
too.
summer.
Yeah,
Great
over the
idea.
summer. So, but Martin Scorsese is nominated once again for like the 10th time for
Yeah.
Killers of the
As he
Flower
should
Moon.
be, right?
Yeah,
He's pretty good.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll see what
He
happens.
is good. David,
Well.
you got your Thunder tie on. You're ready for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be down there. So if you're going to the game, stop by.
And you're going to get people on the court side,
I am.
You got access to those seats, do you?
I didn't know that, but okay.
Wow.
Is that why you're going?
I was told you could get anyone down there just for a little
Okay.
while. People are going to sing the anthem, like, yeah, come right up.
I get tasered. I'm walking on the court, think I'm supposed to be there, and I get taken out by security.
David doesn't have the access he thinks he has.
You're trying to take a team picture.
He tried to big time the Thunder. That didn't work out for him. No, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So if you're there, going to the game, come inside. We're going to be at the concourse near
116.
116.
Yeah.
Section 116.
So and we'll be there before the game and also at halftime.
With swag for the first 150 kids. There's swag bags.
Yeah, big bag
so,
full of fun. So
cool.
Ought to be a good time. All right, hey, the fog's here. It hadn't gone anywhere really. The drizzle's here. The rain's here. And there you go for today. So far, it just started, only 1/100 of an inch. And again, this is not going to be a heavy rainmaker for us, but it's rain, and we'll take it. And you know what? It's not ice, it's not sleet, and it's not snow. So we'll take all the rain we can get for January, unlike what we had going on yesterday morning and the night before. All right, so there we go. 1/100 of an inch so far. All right, here's the big view. This system is kind of splitting right now. We're getting more energy off to the east. Boy, it would be nice to take this and move this farther back, but we can't. So our rain, we're kind of back here on the weaker side of this, and we're still going to get rain. It's raining right now, but it's going to be light rain off and on this evening. Heaviest rain will be well to our east in Arkansas and Mississippi and Louisiana. But we'll take this. It's all light rain, lifting from the south to the north. You're looking at next year live, our 1,000,000-watt dual-pole radar. the fastest, most powerful live radar in Oklahoma, and it tracks tornadoes to light spotty showers like what we have going on right now. A little bit of a hole developing around the metro, but trust me, that'll fill back in as your evening moves along. So if you don't have rain right now, you will off and on the next several hours into this evening. But light rain around the city, sprinkles, drizzle, clouds, fog, all the above, all as one. And here comes the next little wave of light, very light rain coming into the South Metro. So get used to that. Look at southwestern Oklahoma right now. Retrop, Mangum, Hollis, nice rain down here. Little piece of energy kind of lifting through that part of the state. So man, get ready, Elk City and Sayre. You're loving it. Look to your south. It's looking dark, and here it comes. And then down into southern Oklahoma, more light rain developing, and that'll swing into the Oklahoma City area throughout your evening, okay? But it won't be a continuous rain. It's going to be off and on. So the last 3 days, including the ice and what we've had so far today, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths to over a half an inch down in Purcell. And the rest of Oklahoma, the last 3 days total, look at southeastern Oklahoma, nearly 3 inches there, and hardly anything in the northwest. We are cloudy, we have fog, we have drizzle, we have light rain, 40 degrees, a northeast wind to date. By the way, remember, we will stay above freezing this evening, tonight, tomorrow. We're doing good. We are staying above freezing. No ice out of this. Upper 30s to near 40. The rest of Oklahoma, it's cold, sure, upper 30s to low 40s, even some 50s right now in the southeast. And look at the visibilities right now with the fog. Central, northern, southeastern Oklahoma, pretty socked in. Visibilities in Stillwater reporting 0 now. Also in Clinton, little pocket in the Panhandle. So lots of fog statewide, but areas of low visibility. And that's right here in Oklahoma City down towards Ada. And that's just going to get worse before it gets better. Okay, so this is storm number 2 of the week coming through this evening and tonight. And then we focus on our Friday storm, 2,600 miles away. Look at this beauty. I like her. She's coming. That gets here again on, you okay, Mark? You okay? That gets here on Friday, okay? Mark, you good? Do you know her? Do you know her? You don't know her. Okay, so here we go. This evening, light spotty showers continue into this evening, into tonight. And for tomorrow, we have fog around this evening, fog tonight, fog in the morning. Tomorrow's cloudy with a few little spotty showers, some drizzle hanging around, and then that'll be about it, all right? So either way, rain amounts will be light out of this first wave, but we'll take, again, whatever we can get. And the clouds hang with us for the next several days, all right, with morning fog and overnight fog on top of that. All right, so fog this evening, it will continue to just thicken up. So we're all going to have fog at times. Visibilities this evening and tonight will be down to nearly 0 like they are right now, okay? So this will go on into tomorrow morning. All right, this evening, chance of precip 100%. I think it'll be off, it'll be on, but everybody, just about everybody, except the far southeast, has nearly a 100% chance of rain, and the fog just continues to develop. Overnight tonight, I-40 north, still some showers hanging around. Elsewhere, a few showers, but mainly fog and drizzle for all. And lows tonight, mid-30s, right, above freezing, a northwest breeze, a cold night ahead, but not too windy. Tomorrow morning, a few showers in the west, fog and drizzle elsewhere tomorrow morning. And tomorrow afternoon, highs in the 40s with a light north wind. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, a couple showers around, a few more out in the west, some clouds, some drizzle. Again, tomorrow, kind of an ugly day. Now, Thursday, highs in the 40s and 50s. It gets better, but Friday's highs in the 40s and 50s. But Friday, look at this, a 100% chance as storm number 3 of the week moves in. So we'll take that. And there you go. Next storm next week. We're watching that. But look at the 50s going to the 60s for next week. Can't get here soon enough. Big warm up. We have earned it for sure. Here we go. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Still ahead here at 4, why a Metro Police lieutenant did not appear in court today on manslaughter charges.
But first, the so-called game changer in the medical field. Robin Marsh details a new harvesting method coming up after the break.
Wicked, the untold true story of the Witches of Oz, flies to the Civic Center Music Hall from February 21st through March 10th only. Visit OKCBroadway.com to get wicked.
Do you have drafty windows? How about a front door that sticks? you're thinking about replacing them, but you want a really good deal. Well, I have the company for you. Brian Gary here with Brian Price from Renewal by Anderson.
Hey, Brian. We're experts at solving window and door problems and staying within your budget. We offer great discounts and specials. Sometimes you can even save hundreds on every window and door.
I'm sure that's a big reason why people call you.
That and because we're the replacement window division of Anderson. They've been around for over 120 years, so there's a level of trust with them and us.
In working with Renewal by Anderson, there's no middleman, right?
No middleman. We manage everything from your consultation to your installation. And if for some reason there's a bump in the road during your project, we'll take care of it.
No finger pointing?
No finger pointing.
Okay, explain the difference between vinyl and your FiberX material.
Well, cheap vinyl window frames are often just a hollow plastic material. So when you add the weight of the glass and expose it to the elements, those frames can warp and fail.
That's no good. And your FiberX material?
FiberX is a composite made with both wood fiber and polymers. It's literally 2 times stronger than vinyl. And FiberX requires no maintenance, which is one of the reasons we're able to offer the nation's best warranty.
That's impressive. Thanks, Brian.
Your teams are excellent. Sales, installation, customer service. Every single part of your establishment, your organization is top notch. This is what I'm looking for as a customer.
It's Renewal by Anderson's New Year's sales event. Buy one window or door and get the next one 40% off. That's 40% off. Plus, get an extra $400 off your entire project. With no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. Our New Year's sales event ends January 31st. For a free appointment with Renewal by Anderson, call 405-494-8200.
So what do you think about these?
We like this.
Yeah, we love that.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save up to $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Car wreck? Call Parrish Devon.
Pepper wins. Right now, with all that's going on, every dollar counts, especially if you've been injured in a car crash.
Your car's in the shop, but people are still counting on you.
The bills don't stop coming and the rent doesn't pay itself.
Call us at Parrish Devon.
With our no-fee guarantee, we'll win your case or you pay us nothing. Call Parrish Devon and get the no-fee guarantee. 405-444-4444.
Wicked, the untold true story of the Witches of Oz, flies to the Civic Center Music Hall from February 21st through March 10th only. Visit OKCBroadway.com to get wicked.
Each year, approximately 60,000 people in the U.S. will be diagnosed with leukemia. While there is technically no cure, the best shot of something close comes with a stem cell donation.
But finding a donor match can be tricky. News 9's Robin Marsh has more in today's Medical Minute.
Abby Heckler signed up years ago on the Be the Match, a registry for blood stem cell donors.
I had actually a cousin who had died of leukemia when I was younger.
Heckler then found out she matched with a patient the same time she had started working in the bone and marrow transplant unit at Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center. Her manager recalls.
What a valuable learning experience for her to actually have the opportunity to go through that process herself.
People don't really realize it can be as simple as almost a blood donation.
That's because in most cases, painful bone marrow harvesting can instead be replaced by peripheral blood donations as a way to extract the stem cell.
I got hooked up to the machine, which just meant getting an IV placed in one arm, and I had kind of a needle in the other arm, so they could take my blood out, send it through the machine to collect stem cells, and then send it back.
And eventually into the patient's bloodstream.
We are giving the patient a new immune system with the hopes that if there's any residual cancer cells, the new immune system would get rid of them.
After a year, Heckler's going to have the opportunity to connect with the patient she actually helped. But for now, she knows the experience is about
We're really giving somebody the chance at brand new life without cancer.
For today's Medical Minute, I'm Robin Marsh.